Today we're going to finish up with tips for the hitchhikers. Today we're going to focus more on that clap away sequence at the end. So let's first get in position. I'm not going to warm up today with the arch and scoot because this is truly something you do stand alone. But let's get in position first. I'm going to step back just so you can see my feet. Remember, if you're beginning or new to T-Tapp, you're going to have your heel on your instep and then just pivot out on that ball joint so that you are hip ball joint width apart. A lot of times we think hips and we end up being more shoulder width, which is not what we want. If you've been T-tapping for a little bit, let's say about 6 months or so, you can bring it in to 4 fingers between the ball joints. It's a little bit closer, uses a little more core, it's a little easier on the knees. But we want you to develop that knee strength first. So if you're beginning, you can come out here, or if that's more comfortable for you, it's totally fine. You're still going to use your core. So I'm going to step forward away from my wall a bit. I'm going to softly bend, hand on belly, hand lower back. Big inhale. Exhale, pull it up and back to spine. Tighten those bonds. Inhale again. Exhale, press to stretch those ribs up. Shift weight back and then knees out or off big toe. By shifting your weight back, you're going to automatically keep yourself from over pushing with the knees. Isn't Teresa a genius? So as we get started, let's go ahead and put mitten hand out, full finger stretch thumbs. Hunch up. Exhale, set your V and reach away, reach away, reach away, reach. Because this is where you would have ended after you got done with the last part of Hitchhikers. So reaching away, keep those weight in the heels, knees out. Ribs up, do a quick check to make sure you're at shoulders, because sometimes they're up a little bit, and also one hand might drift forward a bit, so make sure you're out. Now, Teresa claps and then pulls low. So I'm going to clap first high, so we're just come right out that shoulder height, touch. Just touch fingertips. You can touch palms if you can, but it forces you to lose your ribs. Your ribs go down, don't do it, just touch fingertips. Now, here's where I want you to pull elbows high. So we're going to come out, full finger stretch thumbs, palms go down, elbows at shoulder height, they're just a little bit above. So let's just do a little pulse there. So a little pulse, pulse, 3, 4. Now I'm starting to hunch a bit, but I'm not totally collapsing my core and my ribs. So pulse, 2, 3, 4. Because this is a little bit of a release, and you may find yourself curling a bit. That's okay, as long as you're keeping that tummy tight. If I let my tummy go, say I just kind of plop it all out there. That's not what I want. I want it tight. Pull, and then we reach back out, clapping. And then palms down, and palms will go away from you, thumbs down. And I don't want you to just lock elbows. I want you to think to reach away. Remember, Spider Woman, up through the core, out and reach away. Doesn't matter if you touch. If you happen to, that's great, but that's not the main goal. If you touch, fine, but it's low and it's back. So let's just pulse it there. Pulse. You might be here. That's totally fine. 2, 3, 4, but I want you to think to reach through. Where you're reaching through, we're just gonna get all stiff. No stiff, no neck tension. Shake that head, no head tall. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Come back up to shoulder height. Remember to curl that core. So I shifted my weight back in my heels a little bit more here. So I was here because the momentum kind of pulls you forward, but you don't want to be up on your toes. So kind of midfoot, heels. Try to keep it in the heels, but it's just kind of with the momentum. You may go more midfoot than then back in heels. Lats. Think lats. So pull, clap. Now we pull, and go ahead and drop that head. That helps release tension. It should feel good. Shake that head now. Clap, behind. I say behind, but I'm not touching, just so you know. Clap, pull. Tummy's really tight here. Don't let that core out. Tummy stays tight, but it's a little more neutral here. Reach away. Let's do a side view. Clap, pull. See how I go ahead and drop my ribs because I'm curling. I'm curling like you're arching your spine. But keep that head relax, the neck tension relax. Out, clap, reach away. So clap, elbows high, clap, reach away. Clap, elbows high, tummy tight all the time. Clap, high, shift weight in the heels. Clap, high. There you go. 4 more. High with those elbows. Reach away right here. 3, reach away last time. Reach away, then punch it tall as we can. Little flicking. 2. Really stretch the thumbs, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now jazz those hands, point toes as you lift. Using core though, 3, ribs up, weight in heels, curl, hunch, knees out as you relax the head and hands. Shake head, no, inhale. Exhale, shoulder roll up and back. Keep those knees out, knees out, knees out. Knees out as you try to straight hunch. Ribs up as you release. That should really feel good and release a lot of that upper neck, upper back tension, even in your arms there a bit. If you've been sitting at the computer for a while, if you've been driving for a while, or you've just been sitting for a while, Or if you've been going through some of these really tough arms moves, because when you're holding your arms out like that is weight training. So your arms and neck may be tired. This is a really good way to relieve that tension. So hope those little extra tips help you get a little bit more out of your clap pulls and that you're in alignment and get a little bit more out of it. And you can tell my heart rate's up, and I didn't even do the full Hitchhikers before this. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'd love to hear how you're doing with this move of the month. Have a great day.